Branded by Mars back with another one. Today we here to talk about the double hitter that we had on Friday. Two great games. The Pistons and the Cavs going to overtime. The Denver Nuggets and OKC go into overtime also. OKC wins this game against the Denver Nuggets by 5 points. 6 points. 6 points. By 6 points in overtime. Bruh, when I tell you that this is getting to be a good basketball season close to the end, right before playoffs time, bruh, this is ridiculous right now. These teams are playing like it's playoffs now. And granted, these two teams are pretty much already locked in whatever spot they're in. OKC in number one. I think the Denver Nuggets are either third or fourth. They're locked in. They're ready for the playoffs. Everything that I'm seeing on this court is showing me that these teams are ready for the playoffs. Just the way that they're playing. JOKIC had 23 points. He's still struggling a little bit from field goal. He was 9 for 25. He was only 2 for 10 from the three-point line. He had 17 rebounds and 14 assists, though. And 23 points. Jamal Murray almost had a 40 ball. He had 39 points. 12 for 26, 7 for 13 from three-point, and 8 for 10 from the free throw. 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Christian Braun, 23 points. 23 points. Tim Hardaway had 16 off the bench. Jonas had 6 off the bench. Bruce Brown had 7 off the bench. Cam Johnson had 7. Struster, he had no points at all. You got to get some more production from these guys, because if you banking on Jokic and Murray and all them getting 40, 30, and 40-something points a game, and you have no help, that's going to hurt them in the playoffs. That's going to hurt them in the playoffs, even though they're playing great basketball. I'm just saying, if you get another game like this, 3-4 games like this in the playoffs, you might not make it to the next round playing like this, even though the game went into overtime. And there was a play with Jokic. I guess Dort must have tripped him. I don't know if he did it on purpose. He did it by mistake, and they got into a little confrontation. They showed the video. I'll show it, but they showed the video. His face is like, he's angry. Like, he's ready to crash out, bro. Like, you can see it in his face. He's like, bro, stop playing with me. He ready to crash out. Like, and this what I like to see right now, because it makes you feel like you're watching the playoffs. These teams are being super aggressive right now, super hungry. And this is not even the playoffs. This is the regular season. We already know that they're going to make the playoffs. We already know that they're in a good position. And they're playing tough-nosed basketball. No hold bars. Really being aggressive out there. And I like to see it. Trust me, I like to see it like this. Because if they're playing like this right now in the regular season, how do you think the playoffs going to be? The playoffs is going to be crazy. Literally, the playoffs is going to be crazy. But then we get to OKC. Shea came back. J-Dub's still, no, J-Dub's still out. Shea came back. 36 points for Shea. Just came back. 12 for 29 from the field goal. 0 for 3 from three-point. 12 from 13 from the free throw. We already know he going to get fouled, bro. He's a great free throw shooter. I think he's probably like up in like 80-something% as far as on a free throw shooter. 36 points. But what really helped them, and Alex Caruso is back, what really helped them is the bench. The bench combined for almost, let me see, 24, 38, almost 40-something points, almost 50 points. The bench combined for almost 50 points. That's what helped them right there. Everybody on their team scored. Probably 6 of them scored more than 10 points. 10 or more. 6 players scored 10 or more points. When you have a bench like this that can produce almost 50 points off of the bench, you're going to win a lot of games. Hint, OKC is in the position that they're in right now, 46-15. Because the overall team is contributing. Everybody on the team is contributing. Almost 50 points on the bench. And Shea already got 30-something by himself, 15 for Chat. Wallace had 10, Dort had 8, 9 for Hartenstein. And then you add another 50 from the bench? Come on, bruh. They're going to continue to win games. They're going to continue to win games if they're playing like this. And we're saying all this without J-Dub even being there. J-Dub is not even there. So imagine when he come back. That's another 20-something points. Like, come on, bruh. Stop it. Like, it's going to be tough over there in the West, though. Honestly, it's going to be tough over there in the West. OKC is extremely tough. But you still got the Spurs. You still got the Denver Nuggets. Like, you still got some teams over there that can get busy. The Rockets. But if anybody that I've seen so far this season that can possibly beat OKC, and I don't know if they can beat them in a 7-game stretch in the playoffs, but they have shown that they possibly can beat OKC if they have to play them, is the San Antonio Spurs. The only thing about the San Antonio Spurs is they are a young team. Do they have enough experience, enough hunger, enough drive to beat OKC, the defending champions? That's the only question I have for them. Outside of that, the Spurs are playing phenomenal basketball. Denver is playing phenomenal basketball. The Rockets are even playing phenomenal basketball. But when it comes down to the playoffs, in the way that OKC has been playing, their starters have been producing, their bench players have been producing, does San Antonio have enough to beat OKC? Enough experience, enough depth, enough talent on the bench to compensate for when Wemby out, when Fox is out, when a couple of the other guys are out? Do they have a bench to compensate for when these guys are resting? OKC has already shown us that their bench can get busy when they need to. We've seen this throughout the whole season so far. When you're 46-15, bro, it's not just the starters. It's the whole entire team putting forth an effort. You see they beat the Cavs maybe like a week ago, with J-Dub, Shea, and Caruso out. The bench stepped up. The next man up stepped up. And they got the win against the Cavs, who had a complete starting lineup. Everybody was there. James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. All of these guys played when OKC played them with 3 of their best players out. One, which is their best defender, in Alex Caruso. And he comes off the bench. Let's not even forget that. Alex Caruso comes off the bench, and he comes off the bench and is one of OKC's best defenders. And he can get busy when he wants to too. He might average like 12 to 15 points, but on a good night he can get 20. He can get 19 on a good night. And he can make stops too. That's the good thing about having Alex Caruso, a veteran that has won multiple championships. And then you add that on with Shea and Chat and J-Dub and Dort and Wallace and Hartenstein. Come on, bruh. That's like the cheat code. It's like a cheat code. But like I said, all in all, Denver played a great game also, going into overtime with OKC. Which we know OKC is definitely a team to be that will be a problem come playoff time for a lot of teams in the West, whoever they have to play. But Denver is one of those teams that can bang with them too. Can they beat them in a 7-game stretch? I don't know. Can the Spurs beat the OKC in a 7-game stretch? I don't know. Can the Rockets beat them in a 7-game stretch? I don't know. Because the way that OKC has been showing us game after game, week after week, month after month, I don't think nobody can stop them. And this is only the regular season. I'm sure they're going to turn it up another notch come playoff time. You talking about Shea getting almost 40 a game. When J-Dub come back, probably 25 to 28 a game. Then you got Chet. He probably going to get about 20 points a game. Chet had 21 rebounds. Killed the boards. 21 rebounds. Which is crazy. They had a total of 56 rebounds. Which is crazy. He had 21 out of the 56 that they had. OKC is a scary team, bro. Plain and simple. No ifs, ands, or buts. But Denver played a great game, winning the overtime, but they could not get the dub against OKC. OKC is now 46 and 15, and they win this game by 6 points, 127 to 121. Denver is now 37 and 23. I think they're either in third or fourth place. I'm not too sure, but I know for sure that OKC is number one. That's a fact in the West. But great game, man. But it's branded by Mars. I'll see y'all on the next one. Make all recognized success, man, and I'm out.